Alright. It's my first live broadcast or stream or whatever you want to call it. Basically the goal of this is just to get to get to my base, which is on the northwest side of the map. So yeah. Not gonna be an easy thing to do, but it is what it is. But yeah, this is my first live broadcast, so if you like it, go onto YouTube and like I Cut You Make You Bleed Gaming. But anyway, the goal is just to survive. Gonna be eating some good chicken tonight, boys. Sorry about my cough. Still pretty sick, so. This is all on official, by the way. Official Dayz servers. I'm not going to give out the exact one I am on, but I will say that it's an official server. Yeah, I'm a freshie right now because I got killed up in the north. Yeah. The goal of the stream is just to get back. I'm just gonna call it a stream. Pro tip in Dayz: never drink a water bottle that you find, or you get sick and die. Always empty it out and fill it up yourself. Don't take a water bottle from somebody else either. They might be trying to do that too. Yeah, and in Dayz you gotta watch out for people. Some of them, it's like that one time in The Walking Dead where they was interviewing, what's his name? They were interviewing Rick. I don't know if you guys seen that part, but they were interviewing Rick at the sanctuary, and he has a big old beard, and he's been out into the apocalypse for a long time, and he basically says like when when they look at you, they look at the loot you have, not as a friend. See what they can get from you. And that's basically the same thing in Dayz. They don't try it. Some people, like the new people, they honestly are friendly, but that's what gets them killed in the end. Yeah, I'm not a straight up cannibal or anything, but I'm not the kind of guy that's just friendly to everybody. If he has something I need, then I'll befriend them to end them, basically. But yeah, you just gotta watch out for people in this game. Some of them want to stab you in the back when you're not looking. Because at the end of the day, it's all about survival. That's just what I was looking for. Yeah, there's a slight chance that these zombies will have food on them. That's why I aggroed all of them. See if I can get me some food. 'Cause currently I'm starving to death. But yeah, if you like Dayz and you want to see more content, go over to I Cut You Make You Billy 2 Gaming, and I have 100 and something videos specifically on Dayz. So you won't run out of content anytime soon. But I don't know. Yeah. On the 23rd, I'm going to go on. Actually, hold it. If you have watched my videos before, you'll know that one of them I was in a prison, and one of them I escaped a prison. And this ain't the prison that's the smaller one. This is one I did a long time ago. Started off the video saying it was Floki's Prison RP, and that server unfortunately shut down. But we had a custom base on that server and everything. But they said they was gonna make a new Floki's RP on the new map, and I guess it's supposed to release after the full wipe of all the Dayz servers on the 23rd. So I'll be doing videos on that, because I actually like the server owner. He's pretty cool, and his servers are actually nice. He knows how to make a server real fun. But yeah, if you got a PlayStation and you just want to have like a prison experience where you like escape and then you start off like official, only with like better loot and crap, I definitely suggest the Sakal Prison RP, which that's what it will be called. Should be a water well in this town, so yeah. And the reason why I'm jogging, not running, is because my food and water, I'm not really in a set position right now to where I can just run all the time. I really need to conserve the water and the food I got, because I don't have any, literally. But yeah, basically you just survive from town to town till you get where you're going. And back there you see I picked up some tomato seeds. So at base, I can grow some tomatoes. Be all good in the neighborhood. Although if we find somebody while we're trying to get to the base, I think we're gonna have to beat him to death with his pipe. I don't think that will work very well. we need to find a gun somewhere. I hear something. I got some, I wouldn't brag, but I think I got some pretty good headphones. And I swear I hear footsteps all the time. I don't know if it's the new, if it's the new, like, atmosphere, or the nature sounds they added, because I know they added footstep sounds in the forest. But yeah, I hear footsteps all the time. This game really knows how to put you on edge. Now, I don't understand why that happened. That shouldn't have happened. Unless that that zombie was had tracked someone before. Because that other dude didn't see me and he was closer to me. So I don't really understand that, but Dayz just has to be Dayz sometimes. That right there is also a good way to get rid of zombies. And if you didn't know, like their attack patterns, if they're running at you, is 2, and then you block, and then it's like, wait a minute. But anyway, the attack patterns on a zombie, if you need to kill one, like don't have anywhere else to go except to kill it. If it's running at you, it will run attack, and then it will stop, and then it will do it again. So it attacks 2 times if it's running at you, and then you just block by like pressing L2 and going backwards, which puts your hands up like that. And then once it attacks you the second time, you block it and hit it, and then it will stun lock the zombie. And depending on your stamina at the time, you can kill it by just heavy hitting it, which you aim and then triangle like that. But yeah, after you get that down pat, killing zombies like 1 or 2 will be as easy as everything. You'll have no problems. See, I'll demonstrate. See? Easy as everything. Yeah, these are all my bodies. I tried to get a good spawn where I went live. Didn't work out. Spawned here like 83 times. But that's good for us in a way, because now we got a bunch of apples and fruit. Now, if a zombie has something that you want, I learned this from one of the guys I betrayed in my earlier videos, is that in order to not to damage the thing you wanted, you use your fists to kill the zombies, or to kill the zombie in question. So that way you don't damage it. So if you find a military zombie in like a zone and you really want it the best, but you don't want to like break it, you can always use your fists. It might take longer, but it won't damage the clothing that they have. Saying even my body. Got our first gun, boys. This gun might be pretty much useless right now, but if you find a shotgun shell, it can be pretty dangerous and deadly. Although once we get up north and then start heading out west, we're gonna find a whole lot of good guns. Or better than this. Another tip if you need food, but yeah, you don't have anything close to except like a farmhouse or something like that. Those trees back there, right? Those ones and the ones that look like that, they're fruit trees. So if you have enough health to stay at one spot for a long period of time, the fruit will come out the trees onto the ground and you can just get them. Sometimes they're rotten though, so you gotta be careful about that, but usually they're not. And that's one way to get some food. But I see a lot of people, they try to look for food, but yet they look in industrial areas and they look through residential areas, but yet they don't look in the greenhouses and crap. Obviously, in this game, you're not gonna find an apple in like a shed. That's just not gonna happen. Just like you don't find a gun in a greenhouse. There's certain areas that you find certain things. So if you need food, you just look through greenhouses and grocery stores, places that you figure would have stuff like that. But yeah, if you don't want to, if you don't want to watch the endless jogging and you want to watch more of this kind of content, you can go over to I Cut You Make You Bleed 2 Gaming, and there's plenty of videos to choose from. I like to keep my videos 30 minutes long, because once you get to the end of the video and you don't remember the beginning, I think that's a pretty good video, because you've been there for a while. And besides, I don't just I don't make my videos like slop feeding the pigs, you know. I actually like to pick the good moments of when I play Dayz and then put them in there. But if you also like games like Mountain Blade, Bannerlord, and Warvan, which I don't know if you guys will know that, but and also games like Fallout. I got a whole lot of playlists you can choose from on my YouTube. There are games ranging from Stick Fight to Dayz. I plan on doing a Rust video soon. I like playing Dayz and uploading it, but I'd like to see what Rust is all about too, because I know some YouTubers, they play Rust too, and they upload it. They're pretty successful on that regard, but I don't know. This is Barazino right here. My friend died in here, in this town, a couple hours ago, so we gotta be careful. We don't wanna die. But yeah, if you have yellow everything on your conditions down there for your food and hunger and thirst, health and blood, and it's all white, you know you're doing something right. But I don't know. You can also watch people like Always Streams. He does a lot of tips and tricks videos. I had someone comment on one of my videos that it was on this video called Killing Noobs in Dayz. It's a good one, you should watch it, but anyway, they commented, the noobs you're talking about, are they all PlayStation players, question mark? And then someone replied to that comment saying, mostly. which I don't really understand what they mean by that, because Dayz isn't crossplay. So Xbox has their own servers that, yeah, they're all separated. So that doesn't really make much sense. There's a level of in each. Like maybe some people are more know more about the game in the Xbox servers than the PlayStation servers, but there's pretty much the same amount, even on PC. PC Dayz is a lot better since the mod packs you can have on the community servers. Like, you can have a whole helicopter if you wanted to. But still, I don't get that. How? Just because someone has a different controller or console, they're instantly bad at the game. I think we're gonna go past this town without looting it, just because of what happened a couple hours ago. Because a lot of people were in this town, actively with guns. So I think we'll just jog right through this town. I don't really want to stick around and get shot in the back of the head. Because in this game, you also got to watch out for people that come from the west or the northwest and then go back to the coast, because they can't cut it with the other people that have the same gear as them. They gotta kill the people that just spawned in, the fresh spawns, or the freshies. Gotta kill freshies to make them feel good and yeah, so you gotta watch out for them. Sometimes they have sniper rifles and they hang up in those towers, or they like to hang out in the crane. So you just gotta make sure you don't fall for their trap. So if you see some guy looks like he has no life, camping the police station or something, waiting for people to come over there, yeah, that's someone that came from the west and looking to get some easy kills just to ruin people's day. You also gotta look out for signs of life too. Like, loot spawns in houses, but they don't spawn on top of each other. So you gotta look at piles of loot in one specific area. Also, you gotta watch out for dead zombies. and things in the road. Like if there's a jacket in the road, someone placed that there. It didn't just spawn there. Also, some places you can find cropped pants, or the pants you spawn in with, in places you wouldn't usually find stuff like that in, like houses and stuff like that. That's because someone switched out their pants and left their old pants there, so you gotta watch out for that too. Because um, the person that grabbed whatever piece of clothing that was there, yeah, you just gotta watch out for signs of life. But yeah, like leaving signs of life, like I was talking about, like dead zombies. Right now, I'm leaving breadcrumbs right now, basically, because I'm just killing zombies wherever. But if you want to be more stealthy about it, that's a rated base, by the way. But if you want to be more stealthy about it, you can always kill zombies in houses, so it's not that noticeable. Or you can just tiptoe around and risk starving to death in order to not kill any zombies at all. Also, wearing red or any light color clothing, probably not the best idea. This lower tone of color is probably the best bet. So that way you're not that noticeable in a sniper scope. Also, I've noticed that some people just like to have their crap on, like their their thirst and hunger on yellow. They don't actually like it on white. They say it lasts longer on yellow. And I don't really get that, because the higher your food and thirst bar is, the higher your character's immune system is. And so therefore, if you have your stuff in the white, you're less likely to get a disease, which then you have to find medicine. It's a whole it's like a sidetrack that no one really wants to bother with. But yeah, that's why it's good to be in the white. Right there is a gas zone. That's where you find the good stuff. Although there's this one short on YouTube. It says like how to get an M4 in 5 minutes. Like this guy spawned in as a freshie, went to a hospital or a medic tent, found a gas mask right off the bat with a filter, which I think was scripted, but he went up in there and found an M4, which is the hardest thing you could find. And then, yeah, that was. I look back on that and I think that's pretty scripted, but it is possible. It is possible. So if you don't want to find all of the hazmat suit, you just go in there as a freshie and get an M4 or whatever's in there, and then you just die on that road right there, and then you respawn and collect your loot you died over. If you make it that far, because there is zombies in there. The pox disease is fierce. If you're wondering why this crap is floating on the train tracks, it's because an event just happened, which is really good for us. Yep, that's a real car right there. Usually when new players, they find a car, right? And they find all the stuff they need for it. And then they wreck into a pole and die. And then they switch servers because they're just so devastated as they ruin their car. But usually when you find a car in DayZ and you got some good stuff, you probably should stash it in the forest somewhere and try to look for base building supplies. And you just make a base for your car. Instead of crashing it into a pole like that. Which if you're on PS4, yeah, you lag out while you're driving a lot. DayZ's not lagging when you walk, but when you drive, it's a whole different other game, feels like. Yeah, that's why if you have a friend that plays DayZ that also has a PS5, you should probably let him drive. Unless you want to wreck into a tree going 20 miles an hour and die on impact. Or go through a city and have to go 5 miles an hour because it's just being like a slideshow lagging so much. PS5 player can go 160 on a road like this and not lag whatsoever. Which I hate that it lags anyway. Games like RDR or Red Dead Redemption 2 don't lag at all. But yet this game lags. I think they're supposed to fix some of it on February 23rd. Because supposed to do a full wipe on the servers, and they're doing stability fixes. Right now we're at the top of the map for the most northern city. So from here we go west, which I don't even know if I want to loot in this town, because like Berezino, this town is notorious for spawn campers too. So I don't know. I think we're just gonna walk right by this one. That's not good. We should get the heck out of here. Now this ain't running away in fear of losing your stuff. This is called a tactical retreat. Yeah. There's no shame in a tactical retreat now and then. Especially when your main primary weapon is a pipe. So, yeah, there's no shame in that. Looking pretty cool now. Got some military gear on. Dry backpack. It's pretty good. If you join the live broadcast, just surviving on Dayz, trying to get back to base. That's the goal. Now let's hope we don't die on the way, because that would be very bad. Thank you. That's the jewel. That's the jewel of this town right here. Police station. Everywhere else is pretty much not worth it. At least with all this gear that we have now. Everything else is below us. Heck yeah. This will help us a lot. Get rid of this stupid shotgun. Now if only we can find a mag in here. Yeah, currently the people I usually play with, Ghost Cutter and Duke and Marshall, they currently not playing Dayz right now. So just me. It's all good. This machine gun was a real good find. Now we can protect ourselves. yeah, the goal is basically to get to the northwest side of the map. We started at Berezino, which is on the middle southish coastal part of the map, and right now we're at the north. We're in the north, going west. So we should be there in a couple. We should be there in a while. Once we get there, I'm gonna take the car and go to the military base where the real loot is. And then I'll probably end the stream or broadcast or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, I died from a guy up here. One of my teammates was getting yeah, if you didn't know, I have a sister and she's on the stream right now. So that's pretty cool. Sure. What game were you thinking? That's a cool game. Yeah, unfortunately I don't have Phasphobia or whatever it is, that horror game. But I do have Minecraft. I'd make more Minecraft videos if I had a Microsoft account. Yeah, I like that assault rifle / sniper, I think I would designate it. I don't like the small clip size though. It's usually how my spray and pray kind of thing. Yeah, I would say doing things live is a lot more riskier than not. Because on Daisy, especially on Daisy, people don't have a filter. So if they say the wrong thing, I could be banned, which is pretty bad. You don't even know how much I have to edit out my videos. As people say the wrong things. I wish that Xbox and PlayStation could play together on this game. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, I would say PC Daisy is a lot better. Yeah, their freedom with mod packs, like PC Daisy's community servers, where they can install mod packs. You can have a whole helicopter on your server if you wanted to. The freedom on that is just amazing. Sadly, on the console community servers, they don't got that freedom. It's just regular old Daisy. I mean, they can switch up the loot spawns and add buildings and stuff, but it's nothing like computer. Well, computer, computer Daisy can't join PlayStation Daisy or Xbox. Sure, that's the only thing about PC and all the other PC games is that their cheaters are a lot more common. Although if the cheaters are a thing in console, there's this thing called a Zen. You just plug it right into your USB port, and it gives you like no recoil and all that crap. But modern games nowadays, they have systems in their game to check for things like that. But some people have workarounds. So I think in every place you go, you see cheaters. But yeah, if you like this kind of content, the real Daisy experience, not that overly edited crap that um, mainstream YouTubers usually do, then go on I Cut You Make You Bleed 2 Gaming and subscribe. I got a whole lot of edited videos in there, so you don't got an hour and 30 minutes of me jogging across the map. I actually got like PvP moments. Yeah, sadly, Dayz isn't crossplay. That does suck. When I first got to this game, there was this video on YouTube. It was like, the problem with Dayz. You know, there's a video for every game out there. It's basically you get all this good loot, right? And then you just get sniped in the head by an invisible bullet. Like cheaters and crap. Yeah. Rust's entire community is not good. They all hate each other. Whoa. There's a truck right there. Yeah, Rust players are toxic. But to me, toxicity on the internet doesn't really bother me as much as other people. But that's just me. Bro. This is crazy. Why is there a truck just here? I feel like I'm gonna get sniped any moment. What are the odds of a truck being here that you can actually drive? Well, at least we don't have to walk to base. The town ahead of us is gassed. Yeah, he is. I think he's faster than the truck right now. This thing definitely needs a back tire. Got a little army behind us. But yeah, we're not far away at all. We're just across that forest is where I live. You followed me all the way back from the town? Alright. For your good cardio skills, here's your reward. And you didn't even have nothing. But yeah, we're finally back at the base. Now if I can just park this thing right up close to it. And the back of here had a lot of cool stuff. Sadly, only one shot in all of it, except this one. That stuff will be going to good use too. But I know I said that we'd probably go to Northwest Airfield or another military base, but I'm just gonna call it once we got here. So, but before that, I'm gonna give you a base tour, since that's what this has all been leading up to. I'm gonna pause this while I type in the code. I'll be right back. Alright, so this is the base. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. We got some loot in here. But my pride and joy right here. My night vision goggles. Yep, these things are pretty awesome. Sadly, you cannot wear this helmet with it. But we're way northwest. So any helmet we find out here is going to be better than that. But yeah, I went through a whole lot of stuff. The head strap for it I found in a completely different map, because you can switch characters from server to server. So I found the head strap in Livonia, which is a totally different map, and my friend Duke, he found the night vision for me and gave it to me. But we had to go through military base to military base to find it. Yep, not taking those out of base. Too scared to lose them. But yep, this is where we're going. This is the goal. So I hope you liked it. If you did and you want to see more content like this, go over to I Cut You Make It Bleed 2 Gaming, and has a lot more stuff like that. But I'm gonna end it here. Hope you liked watching.